Hey everybody, welcome back to Broad's Clinical Studies on Mental Insanity. Last time we started Course 15. Today we're gonna do more Course 15. So I ate chocolate before this recording because I forgot that you're not really supposed to eat chocolate before you start recording something. So now I might be miserable this whole recording. So if I am, that's because it's my fault. It's not the game. It's just me doing a dumb. And again, when am I not doing it dumb? So this is more Course 15 stuff, I guess. You know, we're gonna play the course some more. Gotta say, good music really makes or break a course. Because, I'd much rather listen to this song than, a song I don't like a repetitive song or something. Because, King Boo's Revenge, I like the game. But some of the songs get kind of repetitive. They're really, just, the same thing over and over again, you know? So it kind of gets tiring. It's like the ukulele solo they have on, all, the ads or something. The other one, it's it's the royalty-free ukulele solo. Bum, 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 bum. That's not what it sounds like at all. I can't describe it. Yeah. But, it's the same thing over and over again. I don't know. You guys probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. This isn't really anything new. It's the same course that we're used to, only this time I got the worst RNG ever. The Thwomp took the longest possible time to come back up, so the Evo came. Really glad that there's RNG in this level. Also, I didn't say the star name because that's not the star we're going for. We're going for star 4 first. Just because it's the harder of the two. Alright, buddy, get up there, ever. Gotta say, I really wondered what the stage looked like, before Brodu discolored it. I think that Brodu also made a version of this course, and to an extent, in one of his newer hacks, Star Revenge 5.5, only it's called Distorted Discolored Madness. I don't know if it's actually based on that, though, but it has, the same general theme of, a castle, infiltrate the castle. I guess while I'm talking about castles, I should mention that the star name of the star that I'm actually going for is called Break Into the Tower. Yeah, it's a pretty good name for a star. Despite the bad English, I actually really like some of these star names. The ones that aren't just dumb Brodu saying his usual dumb shit that he spews all over this hack. Because, dumb shit isn't just in the levels, it's also in the vocals. Or in the text, not the vocals. I mean, I say them, so they're vocals to me. But they're not vocals to anyone else. I don't think anyone actually reads the signs out loud. Because I don't think anyone really plays this for other people. Or for a Let's Play. Because, if you're streaming, it's different. Because, when you're streaming, you're not really talking that much. You're talking the whole time, but you're not, it's not like a Let's Play where you have to talk the whole time. In a stream, you can, you can, have little bits where you're just not talking at all. There we go. These swamps are really taking a while to slam. It's actually really nerve-wracking because, if they take too long, well, I'm just dead. I hope this guy comes up fast. There we go. That's good. Bum ba dum ba da dum ba da 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 da. Bum bum da da dum bum bum. Fuck! Ugh. That's annoying. That could have been a good attempt. I'd say that any attempt that, has a chance of getting any of these stars, any attempt that makes it to the Venal Cap. Because, that's, not really when it gets easier. It's just, I don't know. For me, that's actually when it gets easier, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I'd say I struggle more on the early sections than the later sections. Well, it's less a struggle, it's just that, it's less a struggle, it's more just, I feel like the stuff is just, a lot more, I feel like in this intro, in, this beginning section, I feel like there's a lot more ways to mess things up. As opposed to, the later sections, where I feel like things are a little more certain. In these earlier sections, it feels like there's so many different ways I could mess up my jumps. Not getting a kick and getting a dive instead, I don't know. It feels crazy. But I don't know if that's just me being actually crazy. But to me, this level feels at the start, it feels really intense. It feels hard. you know? Like, it feels like everything I'm doing is super difficult. Even when it's not. Maybe I can just go at that point, but, like, I'm nervous to go. Especially because swamps are so luck-based. Boom, bum, boom, 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 boom. Gotta say, I'm glad that Mario got a nice 2D revival. You know, even if, like, everyone's tired of the new Soup games, you know. It's like, I'm glad they exist, you know. Because 2D Mario, you know. I just wish that we got, like, 2D Marios with, like, the same ambition that the old ones had. You know. Like, you see kind of, like, that spark of just genius in some of, like, the newer Mario games, but, you know. I wish Odyssey was just, like, I don't know. I don't know how to put this. I just wish Odyssey just, like, not really had a little more. I wish it had, like, less objectives, but, like, more standout objectives. Because I feel like Odyssey just has too many, like, I can see the ambition, it's just that I feel like a lot of the ambition in Odyssey is buried under, like, a lot of stuff that doesn't really matter. I wish that the levels were just, like, more, like, I wish there were more objectives, you know? Because, like, a lot of the time when you're playing Odyssey, you don't really have an objective for where you're going or what you're doing. You're just kind of playing the game. You're not actually, like, working towards things. Unless you're going for, like, the story-based moons. But, like, you know, those are actually a very small percentage of the game's moons. So you're not gonna always be going for story-based moons. So it's like, okay, what are you going for? Well, you're just kind of walking around these, you know, decently sized levels, just trying to find something that's there. And, you know, you find things, but it doesn't really feel as important. You know, as opposed to a game like Mario 64, for example, where pretty much every discovery feels important, because every star is important, you know? Especially in, like, the tougher levels. Because, you know, even Mario 64, even the original game, you know, that game had some ball busters in there, you know, some pretty tough levels. Levels that would test, you know, your skill. You know, and obviously ROM hacks take that to a whole nother level. At least some of them do, because obviously not every ROM hack is an absolute fucking death march that's going to take you 8,000 attempts to complete. But, you know, some are. Okay, this wall's super weird and just, like, kicks you off it for some reason. I don't know why it does that. There we go. That's how you get up there. Ba-bam, boom, boom. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, da-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-boom, bum, da-dum, ba-da-bam, bam. Also, I haven't mentioned it, but to reach the star, we basically just have to do star 2 again, but a little tougher. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. It's star 2, but he added, like, one extra hard thing. You know, it's like stage 5 all over again, dude. We're doing the same thing again, only he added a windy bridge. Nice. Glad I'm consistent at getting here. I'm gonna just kind of let this happen. Thankfully, heave-hoes don't have a good eye vision. You know, they're machines, you know, you can't blame them. I don't have good vision either. I wear glasses. Glasses actually improve my video game playing, because I can, like, see. Very nice. If the thwomp goes down immediately, you can't actually get up there. So that kind of sucks. I guess you could jump kick, but, like, that takes brain power. I don't think I mentioned that, but there's a troll star right there. Yeah, it's a troll star. This guy's random red coins at the fucking worst places ever. Like, why is there red coin there? Alright, here's the additional challenge. I did not just do that. I fucking did not just do that. Wow, I really just did that, didn't I? Huh, well, that's just unfortunate. I didn't even get to the part that was hard. Alright. So yeah, that death's kind of annoying, but that is something that you can die to. I guess now I have a learning experience. Next time I know, go a little higher than that, because, yeah. But I can't go too high, or else, you know, I'm gonna fucking land in the quicksand, which I have to ledge grab. I don't even want to imagine what the intended way of doing that part is, by the way. You got a little sneak peek at it, but, you know, just know that that part is the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever seen in this game, dude. Like, it's not actually the hardest thing in the world, but it is the dumbest thing in the world. It's very, very, very stupid. And it's not like it's an artificial challenge or anything, it's like an actual challenge, but it's a very dumb challenge, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. You know? It's like the tubular. It's almost like the tubular of this game. You know, it's like, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is very dumb. Wow, I fucking really wanted to fall in the quicksand, didn't I? You know, because, you know, tubular's not a bad level. You know, Mario World, but, you know. I never really liked the level design of Mario World all that much. Like, so don't get me wrong, like, some levels are really good, but I feel like Mario 3 has more standout levels. Like, it's kind of, like, Mario World suffers from, like, what I feel like a lot of the newer Mario games suffer from. That's, like, it's hard to identify a level. And, like, a lot of times you identify a level because it's, like, a really shitty level, or, like, a really hard level. Like, the only reason I remember Outrageous is because, you know, it's dumb and just enemy spam. You know? As opposed to, like, a Mario 3 level where, you know, I don't remember exactly what the levels are, but I remember, like, the moments. Like, you know, that one level where you spend the entire thing with the star, you know, the star power, and you gotta run across the munchers like it's a Kaizo hack. You know, I remember that. You know? Because, like, that's cool. But, like, with Mario World, I don't really remember a lot of levels. I think part of that is because the cape was so broken. Like, don't get me wrong, the cape's a cool power-up, but there's not, the game developers, I feel, they treated it kind of like the UFO power in Kirby. How the UFO power is in Kirby is super strong and one of the best abilities, but it's super rare. I did not just do that. That is so dumb. Can I please not do that? You know, UFO and Kirby, super good ability, but it's super rare. And a robot restricted it to a 100% reward or an amiibo, which most people can't use because who actually has, like, the NFC reader? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But, you know, think about, you know, the cape in Mario World. It's so common. It's extremely common. Not only is it common, there's an entire Switch Palace that just produces endless of them. Well, not really endless, but, you know, now they're in every single green block, no matter if you're big or small Mario. You know, that's kind of ridiculous. You know, a power-up that good shouldn't be given out so easily. You know? It's not like fire flowers are, you know, OP. Those are everywhere. They're treated the same way that the cape is, you know? But, like, you know, there's a difference. There's a pretty big difference, you know? Because, like, it's one thing to just have, like, a power-up that's, like, super OP, but you also have to balance it by, like, having it that way there's either not a lot of cases where you can use it, or, you know, like, look at Super Mario RPG, you know, Geno, he has that Geno World power, you know, but it's balanced by the fact that, one, it's super hard to actually execute, and number two, it doesn't work on most bosses. It only works on Exor, who's not even that hard of a boss in the first place. Well, I guess he is a tricky boss, but he's not, like, he's not that hard. I like, the boss I always remember having the worst time with is, like, the one that, like, the black toads turned into, I think it was. I remember the name. It's the one that can, like, make, like, a clone of itself, you know? That thing, and, like, only one's real, and only one, like, takes actual damage. That's, like, the one boss that, like, I remember in Super Mario RPG that just gave me, like, the worst time. Because I remember it for being so difficult. I don't know if anyone else had, like, a hard problem with it, but I thought that boss was super hard. You know? Maybe I'm just bad at RPGs, though. You know? That's perfectly possible. I've never really been the best at RPGs ever. Because, you know, RPGs, they take, like, a certain skill set. You know, they take, like, looking ahead, which, you know. Shit! Oh my god. I gotta stop doing that. I really gotta stop doing that. Oh my god, that's such an annoying way to die, because it's like, oh, I saw it coming, and I just let it happen. And bam, an attempt that could have gotten to the heave-ho section, to the heave-ho switch, and now it's no longer an attempt that could have gotten to the heave-ho switch. Now it's just an attempt that died on the lava part. And it's not like the lava part's even that hard. It's not hard at all. Like, if it was a tight metal cap, you know, I could see it being hard. But you get 2 extra bounces to just do whatever you want with them. You know, if you enter with 7 or 8 HP. It's not like, you know, it's like getting burned or anything. Where it's like, you know, HP is kind of weird. It's like between 2 or 3 or, you know, it depends on, like, because, like, if you fall, you can take, like, up to 8 or more, you know. Notice how, like, you know, notice how, like, a lot of the deaths to this aren't really to, the actual platforming, but more so to the enemies in this course. I just think that's kind of funny. That this is, like, the one course where, please stop, though. This is, like, the one course where, like, the enemies are more treacherous to, like, get past than the actual jumps. Because, like, the jumps are tricky, no doubt, and the enemies, you know, like, the jumps are tricky, but, like, the enemies really complement the jumps, but, like, not, as in, like, not really complement as in, like, oh, you know, the enemies are suited for this stuff. It's more so that the enemies just make this as hard as possible. Alright, I'm gonna wait this out. I'm gonna infinite FPS, though, because who wants to see me wait for fucking guys all the time? I'm not just talking about dates. Get it? I'm gay. Gay jokes, guys. They're super funny. They don't at all make you look like a homophobe. Yeah. I hate, you know, my number one thing that I guess it's a fear, but also like an annoyance, is getting accused of something I'm not. You know, because I've been accused of being transphobic, even though I have friends who are transgenders, you know. And it's like, and I really like, you know, well, not like, because that also makes me seem like I'm, I don't know, cisphobic or something. I don't know. But, you know, transgender people, I'm not saying they're all like this, but I feel like transgender people, they tend to be, like, really nice. You know, I'm not trying to stereotype. I know it's not really right to say that, but I don't know, it's just what I observe. I feel like, you know, I don't know. I feel like a lot of minorities are generally nicer. I don't know. I think anyone who's been put through, like, a struggle or something are usually, like, nicer people. You know, once again, not trying to stereotype, just, like, how I feel. I know that sounds super, like, racist or sexist or genderist or whatever you want to say. Well, I guess sexist is genderist. Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like, you know, minorities are just, I guess, like, when, like, you've had to put up with just, like, annoying people all the time, you just, like, kind of, it's easier to do, like, you just become nicer because of it, because, like, when you deal with struggle, you know, I feel like once you deal with struggle, you like life a lot more. I'm gonna shut up before I say something that gets me in serious trouble, dude. I'm just playing Mario, you know. Yeah, that's what I do. I play Mario. I've always loved Mario, so it's nice that I finally get to play some Mario hacks, you know? I tried some Mario World hacks. I'm awful at Mario World, so I should probably not start with some Kaizo, but, you know. I had fun even though it was garbage. Whoa. That jump is mortifying, by the way. I hate it. I hate everything about that jump. Alright, can I, like, line this up with the corner? Is that lined up? Yeah, it's lined up. Nice. I hate that jump mostly because the camera sucks. Because rotating the camera is awful there because the womp gets in the way. This part is mostly just, like, really stressful because of the quicksand. It's not really a hard part, it's just really stressful because, you know that, oh, well, I made a tiny mistake, guess I'm dead now, because the Brodu police called. He put quicksand in this level. Even, like, the Starvin 5.5 version of this level has quicksand. Alright, let's speed this up. Call it cheating. It's not really cheating, it's more so just enhancing the viewing experience. Please come down, thank you. Alright, please, thank you. This is all just hoping that everything's nice to you, dude. That's all this ending is, you just gotta hope that everything's really nice to you. Including this heave-ho at the end. This ending to the star is the worst thing ever. It's right at the end. Brodo decided, because it's old Brodo, it's not new Brodo. New Brodo would have put something like this, like the start of a star, like at the middle, or it would have made this a short star to compensate. But this is old Brodo, so he decided, I'm going to end the star with the most ridiculous trick ever. Okay, actually made the ledge grab. That's just the beginning. Now I gotta do insane jumps. Okay, I'm actually gonna focus. I don't like this at all, yeah. Thankfully, if you mess up, you can just retreat like this. Okay. But I do have to retreat, actually, so I have to... I don't like this very much at all. Maybe I can make this work. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like that angle at all, so I'm gonna retreat again. This is just a series of retreating until something works. I don't want to know what the intended strategy of this was, but it was probably super awful. Oh my god, okay, yeah. This is super... Like, hitting the switch is hard, but you also have to jump to the boxes. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, you know what? I'm not going for that. Even worse is that you can't even QSOJ to those boxes, by the way. They're just barely out of reach. Okay, yep. Alright, I gotta go a little earlier. Alright. That's a good timing. No! Ugh. I wasn't trying to ledge grab you, ledge. Oh my god, what an asshole, that ledge. That's the challenge. Oh my god, don't firsty. That's so annoying. That's the challenge, that right there. That's the whole challenge right there. Trying not to firsty. That is the challenge. Wait, no. The challenge there is the not trying to ledge grab. Trying not to ledge grab. Because it's so easy to ledge grab there. And if you ledge grab because you're pressing A to double jump, you know, you press A to quick ledge grab, and you can't QSLJ out of a quick ledge grab, which means that you are 100% dead. So basically, the odds are as stacked against you as possible, and I don't even want to think about what the intended strategy could be. Because, you know, the intended strategy could be the worst thing in the world for all I know. Because, like, I don't know. I do not know what he intended there. If I had to guess, I guess he expected you to just blindly jump at it once the guy stopped. And you barely even have enough time with the strategy that gives you as much time as possible. Because you have to, like, line up your jump and stuff like that. While a heave hose on the platform. Like, he could have made a cool challenge, but he instead put a heave ho there. And, like, I honestly would not be surprised if he didn't test that, because it does not feel possible. Like, when you first, like, play around with it, it does not feel possible at all. Like, it really doesn't, but it's barely possible. It's like the jump at the end of Course 5, Star 1, you know, that jump after the Boo fight. It's like that, you know, it's barely possible. And it actually is. I mean, that's not actually what the jump was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a lot easier, but what ended up happening is that because the placement of a, you know, Mr. I boss dictates the star placement of, you know, please come up. Dictates the, you know, star placement for Big Boo as well. That caused things to get a little messed up. I'm gonna get crushed because I'm more comfortable getting crushed here, actually. I don't know why. I just haven't practiced not getting crushed. It's so much more likely to get crushed that I guess I just practice with that in mind. Yeah. By the way, I learned that you have to hold completely back when you do that long jump. Because if you don't hold 100% backwards, you just slip and slide on the ice and you die. Please come down. Alright, cool. Asshole. You wanted the fire to kill me, didn't you? You're a sick man. But I see through your illness. And I'm able to withstand your demonic plague with the power of the part of the cards. Yeah, that. You ever just say a sentence and just realize this sentence was a mistake? That's how I feel. That's how I feel whenever I say anything in public. I bet a lot of you introverts can relate. It's hard to publicly... I'm the worst at public speaking, by the way. Like, I'm the worst at debates. Like, I hate that I have to participate in debates, because it's like, I'm the worst at it, you know? Because, like, I just want to get off the stage as soon as possible, because I hate arguing something. Because, like, as soon as I start arguing, I start seeing, like, the holes. You know, it's like, when I have, like, a game plan, but then, like, you know, once I strategize and stuff, once I make up my game plan, once I start, you know, acting it out, I start to see the flaws of it. And once I start seeing the flaws of it, I can't, like, really think clearly about it. I can only think about how just bad it is. So it's like, you know, I think about that stuff, and then, like, okay, now I want to get off stage as soon as possible. But I can't, because my, you know, my teams, well, they don't count on me anymore, because I'm garbage, but, you know, let's say that they were counting on me on me at first, you know. And I just have a mental breakdown. Both on the inside and outside. You know, it's just hard to publicly speak. You know, I consider myself an introvert, but I think it's also just that I'm not social at all. Well, I guess that's what being an introvert means. So yeah, I chalk it up all to being an introvert. I swear to God, one of these days I'm gonna jump into that star. I'm gonna remember that statement for when I ever jump into that star. Because I feel like, if I ever do a 152% run in this game, or a 152 star run in this game, I feel like I'm 100%, at least once, going to jump into that. Like, it just seems like something I'd do. As someone who knows myself, it seems like something I would do. Infinite FPS, because I don't feel like waiting. Like, do you really just want to see me wait for Heave Hose this whole episode? Yeah, exactly. Infinite FPS is the champion. Infinite FPS is the people's champ. Let's be real. You know? He's not a popular character, but, like, he's the people's champ. Yeah. The people. Gotta respect the people. The P-O-Weeple. That P-O-Weeple thing is a thing about that, like, was in, like, an animator's video. I forget which one. But it was, like, some DeviantArt girl who has super weird fetishes. Not trying to kink shame, but she's, like, 10. And, fetishes include spinal disfigurement and broken bones. Please. No, I fucked it up! That is the dumbest thing I've ever done in my fucking life. Oh my god, there's no way that just happened, dude. That doesn't just happen, dude. Oh, and that first E, dude. Oh, that is fucking, that broke my heart right there. That actually broke my heart, dude. I wasn't supposed to die. I wasn't not supposed to die after that. I practiced that, and every single time I got that block thing. Even when I tried, like, different strategies. Every time I got the block thing, and, like, I was so in shock that I got the heave-ho trick, that I died to the block thing. Ugh, that's kind of gross. I think I'm gonna cut, because you've seen I can do it. I'm just gonna cut to the heave-ho trick. I'm sorry if you don't like cuts, but like I said, I'll be happy to re-record this, because I feel like this level. I think it's fun. It's one of my favorites. Alright, here we are. Back at the almost roof. I wanted to mention something about troll stars. So, I don't know how this works, but you can actually make, like, special act text for when, like, you get a troll star, apparently. So, because of that, when you get a troll star, it has a special message that I want to show. But I don't know when I'll really get a good chance to show it. So, yeah. But one time I'll show it. I don't know when. Maybe next episode. Next episode might actually be the best time to show it. Alright, I gotta focus now. Okay. I didn't mean to grab the sledge. I'm glad I didn't get cucked by grabbing the sledge. Okay. Good, that's what I wanted to happen. Alright, let's see how this goes this time. Alright, this time let's try not to grab any ledges. Any untrustworthy ledges. No, dude, I hit the wall. I hit the wall. When you hit the wall there, so if you hit the wall of the thing, you don't get enough speed, so you can't make it to the boxes. I had it that attempt, and I fucking squandered it. That sucks. A man and a Czechia together forever. My sad story got interrupted by my stuttering. I don't even have a stutter. But sometimes I still stutter. Maybe I'm just bad at words. Maybe the English language isn't for me. Maybe I should just make Let's Plays with sounds only. Like, just man makes sounds the Let's Play. That guy almost fucking dive bombed directly into my face, and I would have been crying today. So I'm glad he didn't, because I don't like crying. I went pretty low on that one. I like how the heave-ho spawns in air, so you really get to admire just how much of a dickhead Root is for putting it there. Oh my god. Please don't do this now. Shit. Shit, I was so slow. I've messed up the boxes twice now. I never messed up in practice. That is such a dumb thing to die to, dude. I like this conveyance of how he put this brick texture to imply, like, yo, this is safe ground. You can come here. This Czechia is always so fucking suspicious, dude. I never believe him. He's very sus. Like, I'm so scared that he's gonna just grab me with his nice warm embrace and I'm gonna get thrown off the fucking stage. Speaking of getting thrown off the fucking stage, dude, oh my god, I'm so fucking tired of this bullshit. I should have had it twice. See this guy I'm holding? He almost fucking killed me, because he decided, you know, I'm not gonna turn around until you ledge grab. And he fucking did the ultimate facade, dude. He fucking turned around, he went for me, and like, by like a few fucking centimeters, he wasn't touching me. It was a Christmas miracle. I'm the dumbest man in the world. I did not just do that. For the love of God, don't do that shit again. You know, do the whole brain power, you know. Don't you try it. Don't you try it. Generator. Ledge grab. Okay. There's no fate. I forgot the song. Brain power. Let the bass kick. It's a meme, but it's actually a good song. Whew. That was lucky. Sometimes the heave-ho just, you know. Sometimes you just gotta respect personal boundaries, you know. Not everyone's such an extrovert. You know, you gotta respect this heave-ho space, you know. You know, his little fucking hidey hole, for some reason, he's a claustrophobic son of a bitch, and he decided that the place he wanted to live at was this fucking 2-centimeter hole in the ground. I did not fuck this up 3 times! I am actually fucking furious, dude. I never died in practice, and now I've fucked it up 3 times. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I'm so fucking mad at this point. Okay, come on, let's fucking just get the trick, dude. It's not even that hard of a trick. That's a lie. This is a fucking brutal trick and, like, the hardest thing in the stage so far. Okay, you've got the trick. Now don't die to the box section. Yes! 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 That was way too close. Okay, come on. Okay, okay, okay. Where's the star? There it is. Yes! Break into the tower. Finally. Finally got that star. I got so fucking good level because of that star. Alright, now we're gonna do this. The Slippy Thing ride. Alright, so this is essentially, it's kind of like the goofy star of the stage, I guess. Like, you know, That was like the hard star of the stage. This is like the, you know, messing around star. So yeah, it's like the first 2 stars, those were like introductions to the level. They showed us pretty much everything the level had to offer, you know, all the paths, all the hard shit, all the tricky jumps. Now, you know, these 2 stars are kind of like, you know, this one's an extra path, but, you know, the other one was essentially just like, oh, this is another thing. Red coins is essentially mastery of the whole level, and then, you know, well, you'll see what happens with the last star, you know, because the last star is interesting, and we will be getting it next time. So yeah, we'll be getting that in something else next time. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, but I got so much better at this course, dude. I'm so consistent at this stuff now. It's pretty fucking great. Which is good, because this is actually a pretty challenging star. But it's a shorter star than what we've seen before. It's definitely not short, because, you know, this beginning part is inherently not short. Please hurry up, dude, please. Thank you. But it is, like, it's shorter than the last star. It's not like we have to climb a super tall thing like that last star. No, it's more so just like a short but challenging star that has a really dumb part, but it's still, like, cool. Like, a really dumb part, but, like, you'll see. Oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. Okay, good. Heave-hoes have pretty big hitboxes on their little panel that flips you. And there, you can see the consistency I got with this level here. How I'm already at the metal cap when the first episode took me so long. And I'm glad I'm getting good, because I'm going to need this consistency for when I'm going for red coins, because those are hard. So, yeah. I don't really think health matters that much for this star, but, you know, whatever, I guess, you know, you might want to have full health. This long jump's kind of scary, and so are these lope jumps. I was not expecting to hit the wall there. I was not expecting to have a wall kick angle there at all. How come whenever I want a wall kick angle, I can never get it, but whenever I absolutely like having a wall kick angle, worst possible scenario is having a wall kick angle. That always happens. I always get my good old wall kick angle, and I always die because of it. So yeah, the trick to that slope is just don't get a wall kick angle. That is literally all you need to do to not die there. I'm not exaggerating or anything. The only way that you can die to that is if you have a wall kick angle. To be fair, it is pretty easy to get a wall kick angle there, though. So yeah. Then again, you know, at least it's not like you have to spend a whole fucking level trying to get up there. So that's nice. You know, what you just have to do here. That was the dumbest thing I could have done. Like, the angle I jumped at that, there was no way I was getting over. Kind of scared that I'm going to have to cut again from the start just because I can't have videos being over an hour long. Are you fucking kidding me? Heave-hoes, I don't have a lot of time, and here you are, literally making my time even shorter by the fact that you're preventing me from just doing what I want. Dude, this level didn't have heave-hoes. This would be so much easier. I mean, placing enemies, you know, I mean, that's hard. When I made Mario Maker levels, it was so hard to place enemies, because, like, it's hard to place an enemy somewhere in, like, a traditional style level, where it's not, like, so, like, fitting in with the level, that it's just the most obnoxious thing ever, and it, like, completely ruins any of your plans. But it's also hard to not make an enemy that's just kind of there and doesn't pose any threat. It's like when you put an enemy, you want it to be there for a reason, either because the player is going to utilize the enemy for some platforming, or because the enemy's supposed to be a challenge. So, like, if you start a level with just, like, a random Goomba out there, you know, it can be just filling the level, but you don't want the whole level to just be, like, a bunch of random Goombas everywhere. You want there to be actual enemies of challenge. So you need to put piranha plants to add some strategy to, you know, not only playing the level, but also the speed run. Or you could add, like, Koopas to, you know, and use their shells for stuff. I don't know, it's fucking hard. Making custom levels is hard in, like, any custom editor. Back in my Geometry Dash days, I was never, like, a good creator. I was a great player, but I couldn't create. Creating levels just never really clicked with me. I could never do it well. I'm fine with that though, because being a creator is so dumb, it looks like. It doesn't really look like anyone makes, like, fun Geometry Dash levels anymore. It just seems like all the levels are just like, alright, how memory-based, how annoying, and how frustrating can we make levels? It doesn't really seem like, oh, this is a fun challenge, you know? I really want to play more of this. Seems more like this is the worst thing humanity has ever conceived. Why does this exist? And that's every level now. At least from how I see it, you know? And then, like, tons of, like, levels are just so hard that they have to be nerfed. I think if a level is so difficult that, like, pro players need to nerf it so that way, you know, you can upload it ever. I think that's a pretty bad sign of your level. Like, I don't know. To me, that just makes it seem like your level is just like a giant seeping pile of shit. Like, nerf makes sense in some contexts, but, like, when your whole level needs to be nerfed, it's like, what are you doing? You know? There, yeah. That jump's actually pretty difficult right there, by the way, because you can't really see well. Project 64, what you doing? Alright, cool. Game? Did it freeze? Did the game just fucking freeze? Give me a sec. Alright, so it might look like, oh, he resolved the crash issue. No I didn't, because it wasn't just the game freezing for a second, and, you know, it just resumed after a while. No, the game full-on crashed. I don't think I've ever seen that before with Project 64. I've had it act up sometimes, but I've never had a full-on crash. Anyways, that little dance I just did there, the point of that little dance was to line me up parallel to this thing. Because for this, the slippy thing is down there, and it's really precise, the angle that it's at. It is completely straight with very little room for error, so kind of have to focus because this thing's actually really hard. Okay. Okay. Okay, nice. There you go. I pretty much did it, unless I do something really dumb. That part right there has a lot of really dumb shit. I zoom in the camera when I get the second secret spots, that way the camera gives me a good angle and I know when to ground pound. So all I need to do before I make this is just get this last slide, which thankfully is pretty easy. There we go. And bam. Done. Easy. Cool. So, one crash later, we got the star. Cool. Alright. I think that's a good place to end it off. You know, one really hard star, one pretty easy star. That's probably the easiest star on the stage, honestly. In the next episode, we're gonna continue this course with you know, star 6 and something else. So, you'll see that when you see it. So, I mean, I hope this episode wasn't too boring because it was mostly just one star. But with that, I'll see you guys next time on Star of Knife Doom. By the way, only 10 stars left. I'll see you guys then. Bye.